Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Today we are taking on Neon Shinryu Fight, and I'm going to not bring a friend unit because I want the ticket mission. We're going to try Penelo, Warrior of Light, and Neon. I think this team should do just fine here. I did do an attempt with Penelo, Garnet, and Neon, and I think that team would be fine, but I kind of went into it knowing that these enemies are probably going to be aggressive, because this is part of Warrior of Light's cycle, and his whole deal is he needs to defend. And then also Cloud of Darkness is featured, and her whole deal is delay. So I figured this is the type of deal where you either need to delay the enemies and not give them a turn, or have some type of tanking because they're going to be aggressive. And sure enough, I did a run and I got killed pretty quick. Now, I still think you could easily do it with Penelo, Garnet, and Neon. You just have to time like your Raijin call and your Rydia calls correctly, and you could do that. But I figured let's just take the path of least resistance. Let's just do what they want me to do here. So I'm trying to think of how I want to lead here with Neon. I'm thinking I could almost just lead with the BT effect. Probably could. Let's fire enchant. And let's just lead with the BT effect right away. And then basically on Neon's next turn, we'll drop the LD. And then since the BT effect is up, that LD debuff just won't decrease. And then we'll be dealing all the rainbow numbers. Now, the enemies also do at certain points, they'll take a defensive posture, and they will have heavy brave damage reduction, which is to be expected because that's kind of showcasing the rainbow numbers, right? Penelo, we can just ramp like crazy here if we want to. Unfortunately, with Warrior of Light, the big thing with him is I don't have a... I don't have his BT. Like, if I had his BT, I would drop his BT effect, but that's okay. Penelo, we'll just do a couple of turns there. I'm not going to use her burst effect yet. We'll just do the LD here. And then Warrior of Light, we definitely need to get his shields up for sure. I think I'm just going to use the LD because that should just put everything up. It should lock and put the shields up. So let's just go ahead and LD right away. Yep. That should just give us everything we need. Yep. Shields, we're all good. Alright, and then Neon now. Now we're going to drop the LD. Now with the LD, the enemy should get 10 stacks of the debuff. And we'll have rainbow numbers with any fire damage. Now, yeah, and this team is non-elemental. So yeah, through the AA, which lasts a long time, right? It still has 5 turns on it. We're fire enchanted, so the AA kind of holds us over until we actually go into FR that would fire enchant us there, right? Alright, so now... with Penelo, wow, we're like all ready to I mean, we're using 2 boosted characters, so we did start with like a 30% force gauge or something. So yeah, this is going quick. And at this point, yeah, I think I'm ready to just ramp. We got a BT effect up. Let's just ramp the rest of the way. Let's just do it. Ramp, and then one more ramp, and then we'll just do FR, and then we'll go BT effect. And then we'll just kind of go from there and see if the enemies have anything left, which they probably won't. Penelo's pretty busted. But yeah, people are asking when Penelo's going to come back, when she's coming back. I missed her. There's really no saying when she'll come back, right? Like, technically, the next expected time she would come back would be when her FR Echo drops, and her Echo hasn't dropped on JP yet. And we're 8 months behind JP. So whenever Penelo's Echo drops, at bare minimum, we would get it 8 months after that point. Now, I think they will bring her back sometime. Like, they did it with Garnet after the 4th year anniversary. She did come back, like, at some point a little bit sooner. So we'll see. Let's see. I'm going to BT effect here. And then Warrior of Light is going to Echo. And then, yeah, we're basically now just going to Echo the rest of the way through. Alright, let's hope the shields hold up here. This is the thing that killed me before. Or it wasn't that, but it was a different attack that was like an all attack. Alright, so now... okay. So yeah, the stacks, let's see, they've definitely got some stacks there. Alright, so now we are going to, yeah, let's Echo. And basically, my goal here is I'm going to try to Echo as many times as I can until the gauge goes down to 7. And then I'm going to go Penelo burst phase. That's kind of my plan. We'll see. But yeah, now we got the heavy rainbow numbers coming. So now their defensive posture just doesn't matter. Because we've got rainbow numbers. Yep, we're going to do FR. Love that Celis is in the animation too. That's so hype. We'll take that. We for sure. And then the big heavy rainbow number, 6 mil AoE. Yeah, these enemies are going to melt pretty quick, I think. Yeah, you can defensive posture. I don't care. And then now with this, we can Fatal Dance. And because we have Warrior of Light's protection, we should be okay here. Okay. Yes, that would have killed me probably. Oh, it puts a debuff too. That's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, let's echo again. Just keep echoing. And once again, we're seeing all the rain. Like, Neon is so fun. Just seeing so many rainbow numbers and getting that. Like, it's so fun. Defense is crumbled. Ha ha ha. That's okay. They're going to do defense again probably at their next threshold, I would imagine. Another echo. And we're still on turn 8. So what I might do with Penelo is I might actually do a ramp and then go burst, because I want to go into burst at turn 7. So yeah, we got through all of our echo and we're still at turn 8. Pretty crazy. And then shields, still doing beefy shield things. Good, thank you. Alright, so yeah, I want to go in at 7. So I know it's crazy not to Fatal Dance here, but I am going to... I mean, I could Intercession for damage. Or do, yeah, because I don't need more ramp. Like, our percentage is super high. So let's actually get damage. And then we're going to go burst. Yeah, that was like 8 mil AoE for free damage. Let's take that. Now let's go burst phase. And now we Fatal Dance. And the enemies probably explode, right? Like, we're done? We're done here? Penelo says we're done here. Yeah, entering burst at 752. With the whole burst of force, like, that's crazy what Echo does. Like, we're going to be maxed out, like, this entire burst phase now. Like, the damage is crazy. And the thing is there's been enough Echo now where a lot of players can probably put together at least a full team of Echo. And once again, you don't have to have a full team. Like, one slot does not have to be Echo, right? Like, you can see how Penelo is non-Echo, and her force is just the main force that you use. And then you let the other 2 characters, that's still 4 echoes you're getting. And you can see, we get the gauge up plenty fast, plenty quick. These enemies are just incinerated. Can barely make it through the burst phase here. Like, this is overkill. Like, did we need rainbow numbers? No. Did we need... Like, the only thing we needed was the protection, really. So it was like Warrior of Light or having the right calls. But other than that, this was a cakewalk here. And this burst phase number won't be very impressive because it was only 2 enemies and then only 1 enemy for like a good chunk of it. But yeah, Penelo, just blow it up. So that's it. You just have to deal, literally just have a way to deal with like mitigating their damage and you're good. So anyways, guys, there you go. There is a Neon Shinryu fight. Not too bad provided you have a way to deal with the... So the 2 ways you deal with the aggressiveness, you either have to bring a tank or you delay them and don't give them turns. Is pretty much what you do. And the featured characters are basically built to help you with that. So anyways, guys, let me know how you handled this fight. Let me know if you're liking Neon or not. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all on the next one.